Yo, what is up YouTube? We are back again with another zombie video, and in this video today I'm going to be showing you guys the fastest round 1 to 100 strategy we have ever had in Cold War zombies, and I'm going to be breaking it down, showing you everything there is to know and all the different ways you can go about doing this strategy. Let's get right into it. If you guys are not already subscribed, feel free to hit that subscribe button because I post zombies tips, tricks, and guides every single week and you do not want to miss it. Also, you can follow me on Twitter or join the Discord. Links to those will be in the description below. Now, this strategy can be done with 1, 2, 4 people. It does not matter. You can do this solo or you can do it with all of your friends. It is still very fast and very efficient. And on top of being able to choose how many players you want to do it with, you can also choose which weapon you want for your playstyle. You can either start with the China Lake and pack a punch that and use that for a slow, steadier, safer alternative, or you can pick the ray gun, which will allow you to blaze through the rounds but gives you a higher chance of going down if you have to reload. Now, if you're trying to do this solo and you want the ray gun, I highly recommend doing the pizza delivery Easter egg because you have a much higher chance of getting the ray gun from doing that. I mean, literally within 30 minutes, you should have the ray gun, if not sooner. But I recommend if you're doing it that way, check out my video. Link to that is in the description below. That will show you the most efficient way of going about getting the ray gun. If you're playing with more than one person, meaning you have a friend in there or even 3 other friends and you all want the ray gun, well, don't worry because that's also really easy to get. You just have to get it after round 50. Okay, so now starting off with the basics, if you're doing this solo, you're going to want to make sure you have Ether Shroud as your main field upgrade. But if you're doing this multiple friends, somebody on it, at least one person is going to have Ether Shroud, and then everybody else is going to want to run Ring of Fire. Now, you guys are going to want to go ahead and just get this map off of lockdown, so make your way all the way through it to where you can get to the Pack-a-Punch machine. The first thing you're going to want to do is buy PhD Flopper and Pack-a-Punch your China Lake. This will immediately allow you guys to get into the strategy and start grinding out kills. Now, to get into the room where you're going to be doing the strategy, it's actually pretty simple, and that is where it comes into play, where either you or your friend is going to need Ether Shroud, but essentially go to Main Street and go into the pizza restaurant, and there is a wooden door, and you can Ether Shroud through the door and open the door from the inside. Now, Ronald Reagan will be in there dancing, but you need to move him out of the way because you have the option to either sit in the corner, assuming you're playing by yourself, or if you have multiple friends, you guys can just pretty much find your own spots to sit and where you're going to be shooting at. Now, the rest of the strategy is going to be pretty much consisting of this, but inside this room, they're going to drop down from directly above you, and once you get to higher rounds, it's literally like a waterfall of zombies. Now, there are 2 other spawns that you can see outside of the room, which are actually very close to the front door, but they're going to immediately sprint straight in here. And if you got a China Lake and you're playing by yourself or even with multiple friends, everybody just find a wall in this room to shoot at, or you can, if you're good enough, you can shoot it outside the door at the wall and it'll knock them down out there. Now, don't worry so much about running out of ammo because 1, once you get mule kick, they will be dropping ammunition like crazy. And then 2, if you run outside and you run all the way down to this vehicle, there is an ammunition crate sitting right next to it. And within a round change, if you have PhD slider, you can slide your way all the way there and back before the next round even starts. And on top of that, outside of this window and across the street, there is a crafting table where you can get a flamethrower or you can get your Casimir grenades, whatever you need to make it through the rounds, which the flamethrowers come in handy because once your Ring of Fire runs out, you can easily just sit back in the corner or by the door if you're playing multiple people and they can watch your back and just shoot all the zombies, and one flamethrower will charge your Ring of Fire 3 times, and that's enough to make it through one round with ease. And from here all the way up to round 50 or 60, make sure when you have enough points, go finish pack punching tier 3, get all your perks, go ahead, run to the armor stand, upgrade your armor to tier 3, and make sure to upgrade your weapon as high as you can. Because once you get to round 50 or 60, you're going to start seeing the rounds take a little bit longer, but that's because the China Light caps at 5,000 damage, assuming everything is fully upgraded, and realistically, once you get around 55 to 60, the zombie's health is also at 60,000. That means it's going to take 12 bullets just to kill a zombie. Now, that doesn't mean they're going to be able to come in this room because the China Lake knocks them back. It almost acts as a stun grenade, so they're just going to be stuck at the door and pretty much just rolling around on the ground while you shoot them. But you do only have to kill enough zombies to charge up your ring, because once you charge your ring, then you're going to be hitting 20 to 30,000 damage per shot, which means it only is going to take about 3 bullets to kill a zombie, and that will speed back up through your rounds. You're going to have the Ring of Fire active more often than not. Now, by these higher rounds, you now have the option to get the ray gun with ease, you and your whole team. So if you want to get it around 55 to 60 and you're swimming in points, don't worry because it's really easy to get. Make sure you have speed cola at least upgraded to a high enough tier to where you can spin the box quickly. And if you're looking for the box, when you're maneuvering through this map and you're going through these portals, there are always maps hanging on the wall in and out of every portal. On these maps, you can find these little square indicators. Now, one is always going to be lit up, and obviously, if you don't get it by now, that is where the mystery box is located at. And essentially, just have one of your teammates hold a zombie, and you just spin it like crazy until you either get a teddy bear that moves, or you get the ray gun. Literally, within 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, me and my whole team had a ray gun. It took no time, and we pack-a-punched it to tier 3 because we still had tons of points left over, and we were right back on track of grinding out these zombie kills. So from here on out, you're pretty much settled. If you run out of ammo, it's right outside. If you need to go to the crafting table, it's right outside. And if you need a ring of fire, just pop it because it charges back so quickly in here. It's pretty much effortless. And then on top of that, if you're running the China Lakes, it pretty much stuns the zombies. You can go all the way to around 3,000 if you want to with the China Lakes, assuming your game doesn't crash or you get disconnected, which probably will happen. But huge shout out to my team. They messaged me on Discord and told me they found an awesome strategy, which it is by far. So huge shout out to Click Clack, Zero, and yeah, that guy. So if you also want to find zombie players with like-minded goals, feel free to join the zombie community, join the Discord. We are all there and we are looking for new players to play with every day. But also make sure you use this strategy while it lasts, because this is the most OP, the quickest spawning, the quickest way to go through the rounds we have ever had in Cold War zombies. And if they're going to patch or nerf something, this is going to be it. I really feel like they're going to nerf the spawns here in the near future, because this makes going to higher rounds extremely easy and getting player XP even easier. I literally got 700 plus thousand XP in this 1-100 game with 4 players. It is insane if you're grinding for XP. But that is it. I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.